Hello and welcome to Blues Guitar Now. My name's Dean Malden and today I'm going to take you through the Mixolydian mode. The Mixolydian mode is often wrapped in mystery, and I think the main mystery comes from the fact that it's called a mode. The reason it's called a mode is probably something to do with the fact that the people who originally named it were very fancy people and decided that they would name it after the Greek word mode, which means moods, instead of just calling it a scale. Because it is a scale, just like any other scale that you know. The Mixolydian mode is a scale. So we can adapt something that's very, very common called the Major Pentatonic Scale and make it the Mixolydian mode. And I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to be working in the key of E. We're going to need a chord, which is going to be E7. We're going to need E major pentatonic, and we're going to turn E major pentatonic into E Mixolydian. So let's have a look together. Okay, our first thing is the chord. So we need an E7, and we're going to use the cage system, a C shape E7 chord, which is this here. Please take a look over here as well. You'll see the chord shape. E7, let me quickly talk you through this. It's a 4-string chord. We're only going to be playing through the 4 middle strings, so don't play the thickest string or the thinnest string. Generally, we mute those out. So let me talk you through it. Your third finger goes on the 7th fret of the A string. Your second finger goes on the 6th fret of the D string. Your pinky goes on the 7th fret of the G string. And your first finger is going to go on the 5th fret of the B string. And I'll mute out the thickest string with my thumb, as you can see. And I'm trying to get rid of that as well. So our scale shapes are going to be built around this chord shape. As you'll see, it's all going to be in the same spot of the neck. So now it's time to take a look at our scale. The first scale that we're going to look at is the E major pentatonic scale. So again, please reference the scale chart over there. So it starts off with your first finger on the 4th fret of the E string there. So first finger, pinky. That's 4th fret, 7th fret. And you do the same thing again on the A string. Same fingers, first finger, pinky. Next string, the D string, first finger, third finger on the 4th fret and the 6th fret. And you're going to do that again on the G string. First finger, third finger. Next you got 5, 7, 5th fret, 7th fret, second finger, pinky. And then you've got first finger, pinky, 4th fret, 7th fret on the thin E string. And a good way to practice that is just running through the scale from the lowest note through to the highest note in that position. Stick the chord on the end. Lovely. Okay, to adapt this idea, the E major pentatonic scale, to make it E Mixolydian, we have to add 2 notes to the scale. So let's take a look at the scale again, thinking from the E major pentatonic and how we adapt it. So we had the 4th fret and the 7th fret. We're going to add in this note here, the 5th fret of the thickest string, the E string there. So you have 4, 5, 7 now. And you're going to do exactly the same thing on the A string. Okay, so that's starting to turn this into Mixolydian now. Then you had 4 and 6. Now we're going to have 4, 6, 7. That's on the D string. 4, 6, 7 on the G string. The B string stays the same, that's 5, 7. And on the thin string, the E1, you've got the 4th fret, 5th fret and 7th fret. Okay, so we just run through that scale together. And that is the Mixolydian mode. Okay, excellent. So we have an E7 chord, we have E major pentatonic and E Mixolydian, all using the C shape from the cage system. So they're all in one spot of the neck. It's really useful to know. Of course, there's another 4 chords. Caged means there's a C shape, an A shape, a G shape, an E shape, and a D shape. We're taking a look at the first one, a C shape, using Mixolydian mode. So this here is the major pentatonic, E major pentatonic, and this here is the Mixolydian mode. They're very, very similar, but it's good to know that they're essentially the same scale. But the Mixolydian mode has 2 extra notes that brings extra colour to playing the blues. So you can hear backing track, you're going to try all this out. You try your chord out, you'll hear it works, everything sounds lovely. If you take a look at the scales, you'll notice that there's a green circle, that means root, a yellow circle, that means that's the 3rd. There's a red circle, that means a 5th. And in the Mixolydian mode, you have a blue circle, that means it's a flat 7. These are intervals, we can cover these ideas in a different lesson, but effectively these are the notes of the chord broken up and laid out in the scale form. So they're very good notes to play on. They sound very, very good. If they're the last note you play, you'll just mess about with it. We'll play around. We can always have a look at how to improvise. But the main thing at the moment is understanding the scale, how it relates to the chord shape, and how the major pentatonic and the Mixolydian mode are more or less the same thing and not that complicated. Okay, here's the backing track. Enjoy. Okay, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope it was helpful. I hope it's helped to clear up any confusion around the Mixolydian mode. If you would like to join us for live lessons, please check out our website, bluesguitarnow.com. We have live lessons over Zoom on Mondays and Fridays. Check out the website, you can get links to the lessons there. Again, thanks very much. Hope you have a lovely week, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.